Well, the fifth Vodafone Ashes test is also known as the New Year's test, and in recent years it's become the pink test. And that's why I'm wearing this pink helmet, just like the Aussies wore during their practice. This one, see, signed by Shane Watson. And it's all about raising funds for the McGrath Foundation. But the cricket helmet itself, it's nothing new. And Brendan Denning talks us through the evolution of the Albion.
Up until recently, I think it's probably been a fairly haphazard approach to fitting a helmet. Having spoken to the elite players in the last few months, it's often a case of they get given a helmet when they first make a team, and it either fits or it doesn't fit so well, and that's the way it's gone. We've tried to make it a bit more of an exact science. We've developed a process which involves the use of some calipers, with they're fairly intimidating looking things, which always makes for a bit of banter with the players. But we actually now focus on not just your head circumference, which is what traditionally helmet size has been determined by, but we now actually also measure the length and the width of the players' heads to actually ensure that their head shape is considered as well as their head size. What we're looking for is a really snug fit, and the way we do that is we've chosen the particular size, and then using the comfort padding that comes with all the Albion helmets. There's different thickness of the paddings, and therefore we can just make subtle adjustments by millimetres, either lengthways or widthways, to get that really nice snug fit. Once you've got the shell, the helmet on with that good fit, that's when we then put the face guard on. Obviously there's things to consider with the face guard, and ensuring that the space between the visor and the face guard is not wide enough for a ball to get in there. But we also want to make sure the face guard is not too close to your face. Couple of fingers off the end of your nose is the rule of thumb that we try and educate the players with. And then the final thing to do is your chin cup. And a lot of people don't understand this either. The chin cup is not so much there for protection, that's there just to help anchor things in place and just to provide that final piece of stability to the helmet. The players require the ability to take the helmet on and off nice and easily, wearing gloves as well. So that's why there's a lot of simplicity about the technology that goes into it as well. I guess we're trying to mix the technology with tradition, in that this helmet that we see here, which is what most of the Australian team are wearing during the Ashes series, it's actually a carbon fibre construction. Exactly the same kind of stuff they're making aeroplanes out of. So it's very lightweight, very, very strong, but at the same time it's still got that very traditional look and feel about the helmet. You should replace the helmet anytime you suffer a decent knock. Michael Clark copped a decent ball at the first test at the Gabba, and he would have replaced that helmet straight away, because they're designed to work once, if you like. I can't put this helmet on. This is actually an extra small cricket helmet. Not to say my head is large, but it's certainly not extra small. Ponting, Hughes, Mike Hussey, they're all in a helmet that size. I couldn't even attempt to try and get that one on. Let's just suggest that a bloke by the name of Steve Smith has probably not only the smallest head in the Australian team, but possibly international cricket, from measurements we've taken to date. And a certain Mr. Siddle from Victoria has actually got a fairly, let's say, a large cranium. Yeah, I'll leave it at that though.